Well, I think part of the reason why Viper is considered so godlike is because she's able to do these enormous looking combos, and she's able to do these really amazing looking things with her EX moves. But the thing is, like, those cost meter, and it's not immediately obvious that she's spending that meter. I mean, that's not to take away from the legitimately awesome stuff she can do, like EX Seismo having invincibility, but anyway.
Oh, Darryn getting the hit the same way he's been doing for the past few weeks. Super jump, air dash down, H.
Yeah, he has a couple years taken from off that.
Dead Magneto.
That's the unlimited damage setup. And what he likes to do is this overhead here. I think Rat is pretty familiar with it. You can mostly figure out which way it's going to hit by the timing of him air dashing down. I was just starting to figure that out at the end, but too slow. And Rat's going to burn meter to kill Nova. With that many meters, definitely good decision. And Rattana's Dr. Doom.
Oh, is that going to get hurt?
Oh, that's
missile?
not good. Oh,
yeah.
the missile saves him. That's really lucky.
I mean, he tried to make the adjustment with the hell from above, but wasn't enough. Yeah, throw.
You can oh, it's the hard throw to convert off of. But I know that Darryn does have a healthy respect for Rattana's Doom. It's really leveled up in the past few months. Rat's trying to squeeze the most damage possible with double trigger before that super. Going forward with Vergil pressure.
Always gets hit by that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's opening him up. I'm not sure how much experience Darryn has with Vergil.
I mean, Seattle itself doesn't really have any Vergils besides, just Wenzel? And I'm not sure how much he...
Well, Carl has a pretty good Vergil. He hasn't been coming out to anything since he wants to make sure that his gameplay is absolutely perfect before he can come out and then surprise everybody being the dark horse. But there are a couple, and a lot of people are trying to learn Vergil since he's become definitely the new S-tier character in popular opinion. But...
yeah, Rat has been mentioning this. He feels like... I mean, what makes Vergil apart is just how he uses his meter. It's like he feels there's no better user of it.
Yeah, perhaps. That Sword Halo super is definitely one of the best, if not the best supers in the game. However, I think that Hawkeye is probably actually a pretty good matchup for Vergil, especially if he has access to X Factor.
There was a long period of time where Darryn just considered dropping Hawkeye, but he looked over his matches and he always felt that his Hawkeye made a difference. Like, it was what clutched it out for him.
Yeah, Darryn's Hawkeye is definitely an extremely strong character. I don't think he's dropping.
Good block there from Wrath.
And honestly, I think the character that Darryn should concentrate the most on working on is probably his Spencer, since I think that his Spencer used to be perhaps more frightening than it is now, although that's possibly just because his other characters are more solid.
Well, it seems like the way he's playing against the characters you face now, like Magneto and Vergil, it's hard to set up anything with arrows to get that right distance, because that's always how he did something with Spencer before. Oh, good throw. Gets hit on the overhead.
Oh, I'm surprised he went for that tack. That might have been accidental. Could have definitely gotten a knockout without it.
Another good throw.
Rat's slightly mistiming his block string so that they're not leaving block stun before the plasma beam hits.
So they're stuck in... They don't have to guess
so
a mix-up.
yeah, so it's not actually a mix-up. It's just a pressure strain, which is still fine since Vergil has a really good chip game out of any block string with Round Harvest and the Sword Halo Super. Another arrogant tack.
I mean, he'll do that early on against a lot of players just to ensure he has enough meter to set up on the next one.
Yeah, but I think he overflowed meter there. So
yeah, I'm not sure why he needed to do that.
Maybe he wants
pressure.
I think
Vergil with this, like this might be the reason why.
Well, he definitely has a healthy respect for Darryn's Hawkeye, so it might just be pressure of the situation.
Well, risky, but if it makes him win the match, that's what he's playing for.
Yeah, but it's just unnecessary risk. I mean, it's not a big deal. As long, I mean, it wasn't broken, so it was a good idea. But in the future, it's a bit risky. And I think this is a pretty tough matchup for Doom to win. Oh wow, that was
not
that
anymore.
was pretty sick actually. I like that walk forward throw.
Yep. Even up now, 1-1.
Now we're going to see a lengthy period of meditation by Darryn as he mulls over what happened in that match while Rattana celebrates. Interesting mental strategies. I always get a kick out of that.
Nice to see these two talk during the match. I mean, these are the two people who have really been putting in a lot of work recently. I mean, everyone here in Seattle knows each other right now.
Yeah, it feels like the scene is shrinking a little bit slowly after Evo, maybe.
For Marvel, I could definitely see that. For Street Fighter, it has been quite the opposite.
Yeah, it's been kind of interesting. There's been a resurgence there.
Oh, hits with those jabs.
All those filthy jabs.
You're not a fan?
I just don't like seeing 5 jabs to hit him from him.
It's so ugly looking compared to like...
Well, it doesn't matter because the combo does unlimited damage, but I just feel like things should require you to hit confirm off of slightly fewer jabs. It's probably just the salt speaking. Oh, he's going for a reset.
I hate that Swiffer.
You know, I think it's interesting that he goes for a reset in that situation rather than X-Factoring to kill off Vergil.
Especially when he has a character that could tear through the next ones. I mean, maybe it really seems like his play has been around X-Factor Hawkeye just to make sure he...
Yeah, I think so too. I think it also might be that Rattana's Vergil is probably the weaker character on his team out of the 3. And recognizing that, I think maybe... I don't know if recognizing that is the right term, so that's a subjective opinion, but maybe Darryn shares that. He's going for Dr. Doom.
Wow, went for another TAC there. And that's the risk you take.
Yep.
Staggers his string. I wonder if he's trying to make Darryn guess about throw? I mean, yeah, you see that there.
Well, it's more like you have to push block Vergil, and if you don't, then he can just pressure you forever with assists.
Rat always a fan of all those left-right mix-up with beam. You saw that a lot back when he was playing Wesker.
And now Rat's on the verge of taking it.
Rat is coming from winners this tournament.
Maybe not finishing off Vergil proved to be a mistake there.
Definitely is a problem that you have to worry about his Vergil. I mean, a lot of people play their Vergil and then it doesn't work out too well.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that we're seeing almost all the Vergils migrate towards the second spot in the team. That seems to be I don't know, the place where a lot of what people consider the strongest character on their team usually ends up going, which is of course different than it used to be back when Marvel came out. You play your strongest character first, or your strongest character third for the X Factor comeback.
So do you keep Hulk second now, or?
Well, I mean,
you can try.
I haven't played Hulk for a couple months, and I decided to play him, put him in anchor. So,
wow.
I was actually playing Dorman second.
I love that about Doom. It's just how far away his assist goes.
Yeah, that's something that people need to get the muscle memory for. At least the pattern there that Rat does. Unsafe, missed the tri-dash. We're punished. And that's going to be 100%.
All right, that was one. No?
Oh, he forgot that he used that bounce.
Gets thrown. Wow.
And he wants Hawkeye. I think that's a good decision. Certainly worth trying out, seeing how it works.
I mean, if it's as you said that he's more scared of the Hawkeye than the Spencer. I mean, having Spencer as anchor, he feels like he can deal with it.
Yeah, I know I am. Oh,
good throw.
But Vergil can't really do much off of that without an OTG assist or X Factor. Or 4 bars.
Still not enough.
Actually, I wonder if he... I mean, he can go for it. Oh, that's...
Wow.
Almost a catastrophe.
Good hit confirmed there by Darryn.
I wonder if he might have... should have gone for it with those... He could have DHC'd twice, and with all the red light that Spencer had, but has now recovered. Oh.
Wow.
All right. Darryn showing that his Spencer is definitely a character to be respected as well.
Very good.
Rat is hiding his face in agony. All right, he's talking to himself. He's going to pump himself up for the next match. Maybe throw Darryn off his game a little bit. Darren's cracking his knuckles.
One thing Darryn does that no one else does is he just sits there so long after each game to think about it. The very first time you ever play him, and you're just like, what is he waiting for?
Geez, just rematch already. God damn. But
I did that Wenzel once at a lunchbox. Like, I was just checking my phone because I was waiting for him to press A. I didn't want to be the person who did it.
Well, I respect it. The mental game is a huge part of any kind of game like this.
Well, the physical game is also underappreciated.
I was actually trying to try something new. I was going to wait Darryn out after every game. I don't know, it worked all right. Might try it again. So he waits like 30 seconds, and I'd wait 40, or count to 5, or count to 10.
Not sure how to respond to that. I now know why Marvel took so long today. Oh, misses it.
Yeah, and Rat blocks it overhead.
Mm-hmm.
And once Darryn loses that momentum, the other player actually gets to play. So it's a game again.
Oh, drops it. Good job with the arrows.
Interesting. That was a
great
pretty
throw.
ballsy read.
That was a great way he started it too, just with the dash to like make you guess on some kind of normal.
Yeah, it makes you afraid. And Spencer doesn't have an air dash, so he can't get out of meaties nearly as easily, or ground cross-up setups.
Little damage, tags back in.
But Spencer may actually not be able to kill here.
Yeah. Oh, one more?
Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate that costs Darryn the set. It could. Oh, he's going for the mix-up.
Oh, but gets a second one. That's so good because he was able to adjust it. Oh man. Darryn resets it from losers. Grand finals have been reset. Now it's going to be another 3 out of 5 set that Rat and Darryn are going to have to go through. Darryn in no rush to get through it.
Alright, looks like Rat's feeling the pressure now.
Still has another set to think about what he did, adjust based on that. really hard when you come from losers.
Yeah, but at the same time, once they come back on you, it's, at least for me, that's always a problem.
So following Marvel, we're going to have Street Fighter 4, either top 3 or top 4, depending on how far along it goes, and also on Darryn's tendencies. Starting off.
It's only a couple of seconds. It's not
it feels so long.
It's not like we're playing King of Fighters here or anything.
Wow. Another tag.
Oh, he dropped it. That's
But
unusual
he's
for
gonna be able
Rat.
to get something off. He doesn't DHC? Oh no, he did try, but it was too late.
Going crazy, spending all that meter he got from the down tack. Gets the knockout.
Great
Such a good
launch.
anti-air. That's one thing that Rattana is extremely strong on, is his anti-airs. Using that. Back when he played Deadpool, he'd use Deadpool's S as anti-air.
I remember seeing that for the first time, and I was like, why does he always S? You know?
Like a sure you can, he even says it. Also, one thing that Rat does that very few other Magneto players can do is use Magneto's jumping H as an anti-air, which has an excellent anti-air hitbox, and he can combo off of from super jump height.
Wow, risky. Yeah, gets it again. Keeps it simple.
Yeah, this might not... Nah, it's going to get him. I always underestimate the amount of damage that does.
Also helped it was Hawkeye health, so it wasn't like he had to go through Thor or Hulk, characters that may leave you with a warped sense of life total.
That's true.
So that was really quick by Raph.
Yeah, it was pretty dominating. And losing that way might shake Darryn a little bit more, because losing to an anti-air like that, if you're a character that is very focused on attacking out of the air down forward, can make you play a little bit more passively than you should. When in fact, usually what you just need to do is mix it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Or be more unpredictable.
Because I mean, when you see an anti-air like that, it's not anything easy. Sure, it's one button, but like because of how it's a normal, you have to be looking for it. Like obviously looking for it. Drops his combo again. He's been doing this all night.
And gets hit by that Hawkeye assist in the back. Very dishonorable of Hawkeye. But I guess he is an assassin, so not a character of high moral fiber. Ooh, incoming super. Actually
Ooh, hits Hawkeye
both
too.
characters. Yep. That is a great read.
Wow. Incoming
That's
super.
vicious.
Good throw. Not going to be able to get anything off it. Tries to set up. Oh, just got hit.
Yeah, that's one thing that Rat does really often is he does the first mix-up, and he doesn't confirm it. He uses it just as a jumping-off point for the second mix-up. And often it works out, and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, you see Darryn using that sometimes just with a lot of his dash characters. Does that in order to be safe. Ooh, great cross-up.
Wow, what a turnaround after getting happy birthday right off the start by a maximum Vergil out of nowhere.
He kept his cool.
Yep. And there's that Spencer coming back and doing a great job.
Second time Spencer was able to do this.
Yep, he doesn't need Hawkeye to come back.
It seems like Nova is the one making more use of a Hawkeye nowadays.
Yeah, well, Hawkeye benefits Spencer and Nova in a lot of the same ways, because they move similarly and they attack from similar angles. Nova is a bit more of a threat from way up high, and Spencer is more of a threat coming down forward. But they can both play the cross-up game from not full screen, but close to full screen with Hawkeye assist and their forward air dash or the zip grapple. That starting the round mix-up from Magneto is extremely strong. Rat's really, really good at it. good reads. It's another reason why having Hulk in your team is sometimes a benefit. I think Hulk is a terrible character, but I always advocate people playing him. I don't know why. It's because he's the strongest there is. Already, Rattana has built 5 bars off of just one extended combo. And he manages to knock out Vergil, or knock out Nova, leaving about meter equality.
Is that going to hit both?
I actually expected that to be punched by the arrows, but I guess they were already gone.
Great way to start it off. Drops it though.
Ooh, interesting X Factor for pressure. It's risky. Does that work? That works. Might be some matchup experience.
Goes for the simpler one there. Gets the kill. Gets pressure off that, but he wasn't scared of air throw or anything. Wasn't pressing buttons.
And Rattana wants to wait out the X Factors. Play a more defensive game. I guess he doesn't feel comfortable approaching Spencer with Hawkeye behind him. Oh, it's going to be a DHC. Interesting. Expected the other one.
I guess he wanted to see if he could get something off it, rather than be certain.
Yep, it was an experiment. Always good to test things, see if they work. Always useful eventually.
Wow. Darryn able to find a way out.
Yeah, and I don't like this matchup for Doom. Although Spencer doesn't have a safe DHC, and there's no X Factor available to make Gimlet safe. So if Doom gets within a certain range, nope.
Not there.
It takes too long to talk, and the matches go too quickly. But anyway, I was saying that if Doom can get within a certain range, then Gimlet becomes much more unsafe. And Darryn would have to gamble on a DHC or just letting it rock. And Darren's coming all the way back. It's within a game of taking the tournament, which is fine with me since I lost to him twice. So if he can take the tournament, then at least I lost to the best.
And if he doesn't?
Well, that's fine too, I guess. Because he made a really strong showing. Reset the bracket.
Wow, air dash cancel H.
And Rattana missed the anti-air there.
Always feels good getting a hit on a Magneto. You know you don't need anything else. Oh, thinks he has to do it right away. Gets hit.
Yeah, I think it's really pressure there. Oh, it's a reset. Oh, double reset.
Yeah, that's what he does. He uses that to just set up the next one.
I don't think he expected that crouching M to hit, actually. That was probably mistaken it, but and then the forward H was the intended reset.
That was the second time he's got hit out of overhead, though. I mean,
it's interesting that Rattana is a player that's known for his extremely strong Magneto normally, but it's his Vergil and his Doom that have really been doing a lot of the work, I think, in this set. However, even hitting with these, he's at a disadvantage. Just that X Factor, he can't knock Spencer out off of them.
Thought he could get around them. Looks like, ooh, touches them.
And Helmbreaker isn't really that amazing of a tool. Oh, it's over. Darryn takes it. Unless he drops the combo.
There we
And
go.
that's it.
Came from losers, reset the bracket, beat Cam twice.
Most importantly.
srkUW, Darryn takes it. Yay, our second game.
Yep, well played by both players. An entertaining set.